Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about Apple TV Plus's show Foundation. This will be episodes 9 and 10, the penultimate and finale episodes. Oh wow. Let's talk about it. Spoilers! Okay, so I didn't know what was gonna happen after the last episode, episode 8. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. They got blipped away with the ship, and Gail is inside the thing for 100 and something years, and I'm like, why is she doing that? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh. So we got multiple storylines running. I'm gonna just fill you in on them as they go. So the brothers. Ah, yes, we started with those retards. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that word. Slow individuals. So it turns out that Dawn, the new one, has been genetically altered by this group of people that the garden lady worked with. So I knew I didn't trust her. I knew I didn't trust her. She was trouble. Yeah. So and Dusk has figured out that there's something different about him as well. So he's on the run now. So he done ran out the palace trying to find a way to get into the sky. He get down there, he get to her, she make him feel all good. Oh, it's gonna be okay, baby. Don't worry about it. We gonna cover up everything. We gonna make sure you fine. No. She done brought in, it's a whole nother clone of him that they've been growing down there for who knows how long, for the very intentional purpose of replacing the Dawn with their own Dawn to take out the Empire. I was like, wow, that's an elaborate plan that took y'all a bunch of years to fulfill. Whoa. Yeah, so they had snatched his nanites and everything. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, Des was on that. He wanted that to happen. So they followed down there, got them folks right together, took her. Day on his way back. So when he came back and heard about what was going on, he like, no, not my son. He looked at Don like his son, even though it's supposed to be his brother, even though it's really a younger him. Anyway, yeah, their whole situation is very confusing, and I myself have come to find after several episodes of the show that I don't really like it either. It's weird, and they're dummies, you know. So Dusk, who was Day when all of this thing went on with Harry, is just he giving you straight up hardcore senior. You know, stuck in your ways, you ain't changing. You know, back in the day it was blah blah blah. You know, he giving you hardcore senior, baby. And I was like, this dude is done. He ain't trying to hear nothing else. He like this Don who've been genetically altered, is not the same as us, should be done with. He should be dust. It's over for him. Day, after his enlightenment, going to that planet, the Maiden, yeah, and going through that spiral and not having a vision and doing all this other stuff, yeah, yeah. He feel a little differently now. He like, I'm not gonna be so quick to just dismiss him. And they did brought up a good point. And since he is a little different, that kind of counts. You know, maybe we should keep him around. You know, Dust about to have a fit about this. And then Demoiselle, the robot lady that served them, snapped the boy neck. I was like, no! They also was like, no! Because I was like, he on a good roll. Like, that is a good point. It would be a different Cleon if y'all left him around, you know. And then to come to find out after the fact that they had tainted not just his, that Don's gestation, tampering with his nanites, they tampered from the source. Cleon the First, who they got in this case, you know, that they keep getting genetic information from to make the clones, oh yeah, they tampered with the source. So now it's possible that Dusk and Day have been altered in some way as well. So that just pissed Day right the hell off. And he was like, go for it then. And then he get the breaking, because this was what we're keeping it for. We ruined at this point. We are no longer pure Cleon the Firsts. So he started busting that bad boy open. I was like, yes! But I don't know how he gonna deal with it. I don't know what Dusk gonna think when he find out he's not pure either. Cause he getting tested. Woo, baby, because we try to figure out how long ago that they do this alteration. You know, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That was rough for them. But they got to figure out their own ish. Dave went hard with old girl, told her, you know what I'm saying, that, yeah, I could kill you, call it a day, but I want you to feel how you took something away from me. I'm taking everything away from you. So everybody who ever knew her family, her friends, distant family, all, it added up to about 1,000 some people, and he killed them all. He had them all killed with a flick of the finger. I was like, oh my God. And I believed him when he said it. Then he told us, you're going to be sensory deprived for the rest of your life. And we locking you up. That's it. That's all. Anybody who ever knew you was dead, that's your legacy. It's gone. I was like, dang, man, dude, that's rough. That was rough. So, that's what's going on as far as the Empire is concerned. Now, okay, I'm not gonna even bring up Gail. I'm not gonna bring up Gail right now because we got to deal with Sal and her trying to figure out how to help the people on Terminus. So it turns out that she stayed awake during the whole transit to Terminus, and then she got how could I put it? A feeling, if you will, that something else is going on. So then she see that her ship that her boyfriend Hugo gave to her. So she space jumped to that ship because nobody was answering from the Invictus. So then she goes down. She realized the field. The field is just messed up everybody. Her mama on her way up to the obelisk, trying to figure out what to do with that. And she take the little cube thing that was Henry's, that was given to Gail, that her mom, who was Henry's sister, had. She took it, she figured out how to turn it on, and then it activated the vault, the obelisk that's been there all this time. It activated it, cut off the field, everybody wakes up. It opens a door, and who walks out but Harry! Harry, another Harry. Only this one is, I don't know. Like the one on the ship that was with Gail. That's a whole different Harry. That's the one he uploaded his consciousness to the computer, and now it's in there. It's in that ship. This Harry was the one that came about from his coffin. When they shot it out into space when he died. He had ingested several million nanobytes, and they used his body as well as other material that is scooped up to create that ship, to create this vault obelisk thing, and it went directly to Terminus and landed there and waited. So he been on Terminus the entire time as this vault thing. What? Okay, so that was freaky. His sister's like, you a-hole, you lied to us. You could have told us something, because what he really wanted was a rebellion, but he couldn't say it out loud. And now that the Arcanians and the Thesians are all there together with the Terminanians, we're the start of the rebellion, according to what he's saying. So he had to convince them about that. And y'all got an awesome planet-killing ship now, right? Right? We can do this. And we can build more. So he had convinced them that they can go ahead and send out a solar flare that seemed like a mega flare that wiped out everything in the solar system so that they won't come looking for y'all. And at that time, we can build. We can build up our forces, build up our equipment, build up everything we need to do that. So he goes back into the obelisk. I don't know why. It's weird. And then they have to figure this out on their own. So then she also finds out, Sal that is, that these visions were not coming from the vault, not coming from him, but from somewhere else. Where could it be coming from? I don't know. This is when we get the most interesting and unheard of reveal of the show. Mommy finally tells Sal, we all on our way here, just for the safety of everything, put our eggs and whatnots on ice so that, we could, hold on to the future. When she decided to have a baby, She had it. Okay, I'm just flat out say it. She's Gail and Rachel's child. They put Rachel's blah 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 and Gail's yada 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 together, and they put it inside of her mama, and then out came Sal. There you go. Boom. So yeah, she's Gail and Rachel's child. Never mind you that Gail is on her way 100 or something years to her home planet of Synax. So her mama's out there in space, and she's like, I got a vision. I need to go find her. If he wasn't giving me the visions, it must have been her. She must have been the one sending me these visions and doing all this other stuff. Wow. So she's actually their freaking child? Okay. That made my brain hurt a little bit. But I'm like, okay, we can deal with that. We got this. We got this. So she takes the ship, leaves the boyfriend behind, and to go out and to find Gail. She going to find Gail. She going to Synax. Well, she going to this blue rift. That's what they supposed to be. That's what she got out at, and that's the last information that she got, and so that's what she going. So then we flip forward to Gail. Gail is still in the pod, just making to Synax, coming out of the hibernation. So I'm immediately like, if it literally took you 100 or something years to get here, there's no way that your daughter found you, and that was 100 or something years ago, right? So she lands on the planet. She looking around. I love their technology. She got a collapsible boat and raft and all this other stuff with oars. I'm like, okay, this technology is real convenient, but I like it. I like it, show writers. I got you. I feel you on that. Because it was pretty. And then she got in the boat. She's swimming around. She went to see her town was dead. Everything underwater. She was about to be depressed. Then she seen some lights glowing under the water. You know, she's a great swimmer. So she hopped her butt in there. And it was another cryo tube. She pulls the person out the cryo tube. Who is it but Sal? Sal's in the cryo tube. So then she explained to her, I came here looking for you. I'm your daughter. And I think this thing belongs to you. She gave her the little cute thing. And that's how it went out, people. I am so glad that this show's second season is coming on next week. Because that made me say, I ain't got to wait a whole year for this. I can find out soon what the hell is going on. Man, oh man, oh man. So this, and I'm interested to know, like, okay, you went out on your ship, you did this, you did that, you made it to Synax, you say you crash landed. What happened? And then you ended up in this thing for over 100 years, waiting on mommy to show up. That means that you was told somewhere along the way that that's where she was going. And then you somehow calculated along the way that it was going to take her that long to get there, so you went ahead and put yourself to sleep till she came. Wow, and I can't wait to hear the conversation that they're going to have with each other. And in 100 and something years, if we are now that far in the future, what happened with the Empire? What's going on? What happened with the Foundation? Did they expand? Did they build more world-destroying ships that they were supposed to? Did they, whoa. A whoa and a whoa. Whoa. Never mind the second Foundation that the ship Henry is building on Helios. We got to go back there and find out how far along he came with that. Did he have any help? Oh my God. So that was this show's season finale. And I'm like, oh my God. I literally have no words. Those are my questions that I have for the next season. And after that, I literally have no more words. I will see you guys next time for the next season of this crazy show. In the meantime, have a great day.